everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Simisola Adigu. Thank you. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much. God bless you. Make sure you like, comment, and share. And if this is your first time here, please click on the subscribe button, like, share, make comments. I should ask a question. What are your family values? What are your family core values or family values? Those family values, somehow, we learn them consciously, and at times we learn some unconsciously. Each family have values that they hold on to, they learn, they teach the children in the family. Some of the values are discipline, punctuality, honesty, godliness, and so on like that. There are so many. I remember as a young girl growing up, we have some family values, and like I said, I learned some consciously and some unconsciously. I didn't even know I was learning them. And today I'm going to be talking about truth. Truth. Yeah, truth is a value and is something each family needs to uphold. Truth. Yes, truth. We keep hearing people saying the world is decaying, things are going wrong, the leaders are not doing well, they are not truthful. It starts from somewhere. It's from the home. Consciously or unconsciously, they learn not to be truthful. Consciously or unconsciously, they started lying. And what happened? There are some situations I've heard of parents going to their children's school, children in primary school, they will go there and tell the teacher will tell them, your child is not doing well, your child is not picking up well. They'll say, please just promote her, promote him, he will learn, she will understand later. The teacher will like, oh, I can't, please. Then they will start giving the teachers gifts, and then they will keep promoting the child. While the child is not doing fine, they will keep patching and pushing, and then push the child to secondary school. And by the time your child is in secondary school, you're already thinking, how do I cope? The child will start cheating small, gradually. And when it's time for work, you are thinking of how to get the question for your child. You are not helping that child. Very soon, you will push the child to the world. And what the child has been learning all along, the child will just start demonstrating what she's been learning or what he's been learning. You hear of people looking for special center for JAM, looking for special center for WAEC. Why should they do that? Because they were not taught by their parents to sit down and read and learn and understand what they are doing in school. Why are you in school? If your child is not coping, think of other ways to help the child. Not just bribing your way through, my child, everybody in the class is being promoted, my child must go to the next class. Everybody is going to secondary school, my child must enter secondary school. By all means, it's not proper. You are pushing the child into a dangerous path. And consciously or unconsciously, the child knows that my mommy can pay for anything. My daddy can pay for anything. And when the child is out and the child is facing the world and that child cannot pay for everything the way you are paying for it, of course, you know you will not always be there. You can't be there always for that child. And when the child cannot afford to pay, the child can kill, because the child just knows that anything I want, I must have it. I must get it. So we need to be careful. We need to start a good foundation. We need to start laying the foundation of truth in our homes. As parents, let's be truthful and let's teach our children to sit down, learn, and do things properly. It's not just anyhow. We need to learn it. This word, truth, is key, is very important. If that's one of the core things, you have done well. You have really done well. That means we are going to have a better society. I remember very well when my children were young, in the children's church, in some of their classes, I was their teacher at some point, at different points, at different classes, I was their teacher. And as a teacher in the children's church, almost every month, at the end of the month, we will do tests. And then I'm the one to set the question. And the children are in my class. I give birth to them. We stay at home together. We sleep in the same house. But they never know when I'm setting my questions. Not once. They can't know when I'm setting my questions. And when I set the questions, I keep it in such a way that they can't even mistakenly stumble on it. It's as serious as that. And they will never ask me, Mommy, what are you going to ask us? Because they just know it's a natural thing. I don't know whether to say consciously or unconsciously, they know that they know that they cannot think of cheating. They know that they cannot think of mommy will give us the answer so that when we get to church and the question is given, then we will pass. No, nothing like that. They just know that. And once it's time for test, I give everybody the question, you all answer it. If they pass, beautiful. If they fail, then they need to work harder next time. And that's how it should be. That is how it should be. They were learning how to be truthful from that little age. We don't promote them anyhow. You do well, you go to the next class. You don't do well, you wait and settle down, and then you do very well. I also remember when I was growing up as a young child, I remember that my father had files for every child. There are files, we all have files. In our file, you have your birth certificate, you have your results from nursery, primary, everything that belongs to you, every important document. My father will put it in your file. You can always go there, look at your file, and by the time we are entering higher institution, he will hand over the file to us because we will need the birth certificate. You always need it to make photocopies, to show original and all of that. And all that while, I never imagined that somebody can say my age is 25 when the person is actually 30. I have not heard of anything like that as I was growing up. My parents were so truthful. Everywhere you go, you tell everyone your age. Not until I entered the bank and I started hearing people saying, oh, I didn't put my real age. I said, what? What's your real age? What's your corporate age? What's your fake age? I mean, I was just, I don't know how to put it. Maybe I would say I was confused. What's that? You don't put your real age? He said, yes, I don't put my real age. I just put something that the bank can go along with. And I'm like, no, it's not supposed to be so. I know my parents' age. My children knows my age. They know their age. Why should you lie about your age? All these little things matters a lot. It matters a lot. I remember in the bank, in those days, there's this guy that went for interview. Before going for interview, he's been applying to different banks, and then one bank will tell you, before you can apply, make sure you are between ages 25 and 30 or 27 and 30, like that. Anyone that brings anything like that to him and tell him, oh, this bank is going to employ people soon, and this is what they are expecting. This guy will go out, do a CV that will comply with the age that they are asking for, and then will submit it. And that was how he kept submitting CVs here and there. And finally, one bank called him and asked him to come for interview. He went for the interview, And interestingly, as soon as he sat down, the first question he did test, he passed the test and then came for interview. The first question they asked him is, how old are you? So he was looking and they were like, you didn't hear us? How old are you? And in his brain, he was trying to remember, what age did this bank ask for? What age did I put in my CV? And the CV is right in front of them. And he was sweating. He was thinking. He couldn't talk. And they were just looking. Oh, did we ask any big deal question? Did we cause any confusion? Oh, the young man could not answer. And at the time, he said he started smiling. Say, oh, I'm in serious trouble. For some minutes, he didn't know what to say. And finally, he just told himself, I have to talk. And they kept asking, you mean you don't know your age? Is there any problem? And they were asking. So after time, he had to answer. He called one age. And by the time he called the age, and they looked at the CV, they saw that he was lying. So they were like, why are you lying about your age? Why didn't you tell us your real age? And that was how he was sent out of the room. He lost the job. Be careful. You don't have to tell lies. They want someone between 25 and 30 years. If you are not up to 25, don't bother. If you are over 30, don't worry. Your own job appointment will come. So we learn these things, and if we learn wrongly and we keep using it wrongly, we will pass the same thing on to our children. And there is no way the world will be a better place. Like I said earlier, any child that have learned how to cheat from childhood and knows how to pay his or her way through to get whatever he or she wants, by the time the child is faced with the world and cannot afford to pay the price, he or she can go to any length to get anything. So we need to be truthful. We need to teach our children to say the truth. It is not only telling them, we also need to show them in all our dealings. They need to know that my mommy will not do that. My daddy will not do this. And once they know that, then they will also know that, no, I can't do that. No, I can't say that, because it's already part of them. It has to be part of them. But if you don't tell them now, they are heading for destruction. May we not bring up a generation that we will destroy. And may we not also bring up a generation that will destroy us. So we have to be careful. I'm just pleading today that we should please be truthful, teach our children, let everyone around us know what we stand for. Let them know that you stand for the truth and you are always out saying the truth. And that goes a long way. The Lord bless you. Like I said earlier, from time to time now, we'll be talking about different core values, family values. Remember, this should be part of your core family values. Place a high value on truth in your home, in your family. God bless you and love you. Please remember to click on the subscribe button. Remember to share, like, comment. Thank you. God bless you. See you next week, Saturday. Bye.